Despite everything, I believe that people are really good at heart. So much has happened, it's as if the whole world had suddenly turned upside down. How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. Everyone has to decide for himself how to get the better of his own mood. Think of all the beauty still left around you and be happy. Cheer up, keep your spirits high, things are bound to get better. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. Parents can only give good advice or put them on the right path, but the final forming of a person's character lies in their own hands. As long as this exists, this sunshine and this cloudless sky, and as long as I can enjoy it, how can I be sad? I can shake off everything as I write. My sorrows disappear. My courage is reborn. Human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness. I've found that there is always some beauty left in nature, sunshine, freedom, in yourself. These can all help you. Everyone has inside of him a piece of good news. The good news is that you don't know how great you can be, how much you can love, what you can accomplish, and what your potential is. There's only one rule you need to remember: laugh at everything and forget everybody else. It sounds egotistical, but it's actually the only cure for those suffering from self-pity. Work, love, courage, and hope make me good and help me cope. Where there's hope, there's life. It fills us with fresh courage and makes us strong again. No one has ever become poor by giving. Those who have courage and faith shall never perish in misery. I must uphold my ideals, for perhaps the time will come when I shall be able to carry them out. I think it's odd that grown-ups quarrel so easily and so often and about such petty matters. Up to now, I always thought bickering was just something children did, and that they outgrew it. An empty day, though clear and bright, is just as dark as any night, because paper has more patience than people. The reason for my starting a diary is that I have no real friend. I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains. The best remedy for those who are afraid, lonely, or unhappy is to go outside, somewhere where they can be quiet, alone with the heavens, nature, and God, because only then does one feel that all is as it should be. Look at how a single candle can both defy and define the darkness. A person can be lonely even if he is loved by many people, because he is still not the one and only to anyone. Laziness may appear attractive, but work gives satisfaction. I simply can't build up my hopes on a foundation consisting of confusion, misery, and death. What is done cannot be undone, but one can prevent it from happening again. I know what I want. I have a goal, an opinion. I have a religion and love. Let me be myself, and then I am satisfied. I know that I am a woman with inward strength and plenty of courage. People who have a religion should be glad, for not everyone has the gift of believing in heavenly things. Women should be respected as well. Generally speaking, men are held in great esteem in all parts of the world, so why shouldn't women have their share? Soldiers and war heroes are honored and commemorated. Explorers are granted immortal fame. Martyrs are revered. But how many people look upon women too as soldiers? Our lives are fashioned by our choices. First, we make our choices. Then, our choices make us. If I just think of how we live here, I usually come to the conclusion that it is a paradise compared with how other Jews who are not in hiding must be living. I've learned one thing: you can only really get to know a person after a row. Only then can you judge their true character. Dead people receive more flowers than the living ones, because regret is stronger than gratitude. This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning. The young are not afraid of telling the truth. I see the world gradually being turned into a wilderness. I hear the ever-approaching thunder, which will destroy us too. I can feel the sufferings of millions, and yet, if I look up into the heavens, I think that it will all come right. The weak fall, but the strong will remain and never go under. The weak die out, and the strong will survive and will live on forever. Sympathy, love, fortune, we all have these qualities, but still tend to not use them. I don't want to have lived in vain like most people. I want to be useful or bring enjoyment to all people, even those I've never met. I want to go on living even after my death. This is Catalyst. Thanks for watching and stay inspired.